Hello everybody, this is Tristan from Androidonlinesupport, and just for my last video right here, you got your Nexus 7 on the latest Android 4.3, and now you're going to want to root it. And just to let you know, this root method will work for all versions of the Nexus 7, GSM, so 3G and Wi-Fi, 32 gigabytes, 16 gigabyte, this will work for everything. Okay, so first off, what you're going to want to do is go on your Nexus 7. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know how to do this already. Let's prove this to you. I got Android 4.3 on here. Again, click on that link a little bit ago to go to that tutorial. What we're going to do is we're going to go to About Tablet. Go to Settings and About Tablet. It's going to be at the bottom. And now what we're going to do is see build number right here. And sorry for that reflection. You're going to start tapping it. And you're going to tap it until it says you are now a developer. So now we're going to go back, and then there's going to be an option called Developer Options. You're going to click that, and then you're going to turn on, so it should be on by default, but if it's not, turn it on. And then check on USB debugging. Okay, nice and simple. So after that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug our Nexus in. Okay, we're plugged in. Make sure you're just going to the settings. Let me get rid of this pop-up that came up. And make sure you're connected as a media device. That's nice and easy. So now we're going to set that aside to now, and we're going to go to our desktop. So actually, first off, before we do that, if you're on my website, which I recommend doing all these tutorials on my website, all the download links are nice and easily placed, not on YouTube and linked in the description link. Sorry for me messing up my words. Everything's conveniently placed. It's Androidonlinesupport.com, and everything's so easily placed. I'll put a link to that in the description. It has all my social networks, everything on it's right there. But enough of that, let's go to the tutorial. First off, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the first link in the description. Well, actually, I would recommend making a folder. For example, mine's called Nexus Root. Make that, put it on your desktop, nice and easy place. And then what you're going to do is have download the first link in the description. That's going to be ADB Fast Boot. Download the second link in the description, and that's going to be Nexus 7 driver. Third link is Recovery Clockworkmod Touch, and then you're going to, if you have the Wi-Fi version. If you have the 3G version, you're going to click on the third link B, I'll call it that, in the description, and that'll download this. And then you're going to download the final link in the description, superuser 3.1.3 ARM signed. Okay, so, and I'm going to try to somewhat explain to you what is going on, like what everything is and how we're doing all this in the progress, so you guys can maybe learn a thing or two. And if you don't want to learn a thing or two, just ignore it. This stuff is easy. So first thing we're going to do is right-click, single-click on Nexus 7 driver, right-click, and extract that folder. Okay, and then what we're going to do is go to your Start menu and type in Device Manager. Okay, it's going to be right there. We're going to click on it. And if you haven't done this before, if you've done this before, just fine. But right now we're going to have to go to. I've already done this, but you're going to see unknown devices, okay? You're going to click on unknown devices, double click on it, and you're going to update the driver. And once you update that driver, what you're going to do, you're going to double click on it, update driver, then you're going to manually select where you want it to go. So click browse for driver. And once you've done that, navigate to your desktop, go to the Nexus root folder that I told you to create, and select the USB driver folder, and then it'll do everything. Just click accept. If you have any questions for this, sorry, I've already done this before, so I can't do it again. Just ask me in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to help you out. I always reply to all the comments, so it's nice and easy. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this right here because we don't need it anymore. And now we're left with ADB Fast Boot. And right here, we're going to rename this something simple. So right-click on it, click Rename, and let's just call it CWM Clockworkmod Touch REC for recovery. Okay, so nice and easy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our computer, and we're going to go to our Nexus 7, open it up. Actually, no, we're not doing that yet. So I'm sorry for that, we're not doing that yet. We're going to single click on ADB and fastboot, right click, and then extract here. Okay, so now we're going to have all these right here. Then on your desktop over here, single click on Nexus root, hold down the shift key. Okay? Right click, and then click open command window here. Okay? And you're going to type in ADB space reboot space bootloader. Okay, so, and if you get error device offline, which I'm getting that because of my screen recorder, but this is what you're going to do. You're going to do this manually. So, what you're going to do is you're going to go in your Nexus, and, oh, you'll get this key right here. Click allow, okay. Apparently a new thing in Android 4.3. Turn it off, and let's run that command line again. So, hold down shift, right click on the folder, and then open command window here. Then type in ADB reboot bootloader. We'll learn something new every day. And then on your Nexus, it's going to be almost immediate. It's going to come up with this screen. Okay, so if you get scared at any point in this tutorial, just type in fast boot reboot, and it'll boot your device straight up normal. It's no big deal. Or you can just hit the power button and it'll start it up. So no need to get scared. This is just a simple tutorial. And now what we're going to want to do is this is where we're going to flash a custom recovery. Well, right now we're going to unlock the bootloader. See, what Google does is your bootloader is currently locked. That means you can't change any of the partitions on your drive. Your Nexus is split up into partitions, so just ignore this if you don't want to, but there's, for example, user data, which is the stuff you can drag files and pictures on. System, which is your UI, you know, your UI, home screens, all that stuff. Recovery, and this is the last one I cover, which is the one we're going to change a little bit. And that's if Google sends through an update, it will boot your device into recovery and manually update that, okay? So right now, we're going to unlock the bootloader. So what we're going to do, and this will erase everything on your device. So what we're going to do is type in fastboot, unlock, OEM, unlock. And if you are on my website, this code will be in the description, so you can copy and paste it. What we're going to do is you're going to click that, enter, and then what's going to happen is my bootloader is still locked from last time. So you know what? And so what you'll get is a screen. It's going to say either hit volume up. You know what? I'm going to lock my bootloader. So if you want to know how to lock your bootloader, this is it. Type in OEM lock bootloader. Okay, whatever. Okay. So now my bootloader is locked, and now I'm going to do exactly how you guys are going to do. So CLS, ignore that part. We're going to go to fastboot, OEM unlock, LOCK, and you're going to be greeted with this screen right here. Okay, it's going to say this void your warranty, all this good stuff, you know, what you do. It's going to do a factory reset. You're going to hit the power button, and that is going to, your command window is going to go through some stuff, and then you're going to be unlocked. You're going to have to boot your device up, and remember, everything's going to be erased, sadly. I know it's sad, but you can unplug your device at this time. Okay, now I'm going to go here. And now I'm going to kind of explain what we're going to do next. Next, we're going to remember that Clockworkmod recovery touch image on that I had you download? Of course you do. We're going to replace the recovery image on this stock on here and put on it a custom one that we can user manually just do stuff with it. We don't need recovery scripts. We can manually touch everything. And Clockworkmod is a great one. I highly recommend it. TWRP is a great one. I personally think Clockworkmod is the best recovery out there, though. I don't know, I'm old school like that. I know I'm 16 and saying old school, I don't care. But this is going to take your device a little bit to boot up. It's going to be its first boot. And then what we're going to want to do is go through it, set it up like a normal device, and I will meet you back when I'm done with that. Hello everybody, we are back, and right now I have my Nexus 7 back, booted up, and bootloader unlocked. Set it up normal. Why does that always happen to me on here? And remember how we went into settings and enabled developer options and USB debugging? Go ahead and do that again. And then what we're going to want to do is plug our device back in here. Alright, here you go. And now what we're going to want to do is you make it a pop-up on your Nexus saying, would you like to allow ADB from the computer? Just hit yes. And now what we're going to want to do is go back to command prompt, and we're going to type in ADB reboot bootloader. Okay, cool. We're back at the screen. And now, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to type in, be very careful with this, we're going to type in CLS, and that's going to delete everything, make everything clear. We're going to type in DIR, okay? And see this Clockworkmod, I accidentally put REC, whoops. Okay, so we're going to highlight this, okay? Then we're going to right click. That just copied that text to your clipboard, and you're going to type it in fastboot flash recovery, and we're going to paste it in. So fastboot space flash space recovery space this image, and that's going to replace your recovery image to something we can use. We're going to hit enter to say waiting for device, and that's it. Probably help. It was plugged in. That helps. So everything's going to go through. It's going to say sending recovery. We're all good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make this official. We're going to make sure it doesn't change the recovery when we boot back into Android. So we're going to type in fastboot boot, and then right click and hit paste. And then again, this fastboot space boot space Clockworkmod touch rec.img. Okay. So we're going to hit enter. Let's get downloaded, and we're going to message on the top left part of your screen, and your device is going to boot into Clockworkmod. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is, let's see here, we're just going to go ahead and reboot system now. Okay. And then you may see, would you like to root the device? Just hit no here. It's not what you think. You gotta hit no. So click no there, and your device is gonna boot right back up. Exit out of command prompt. Drag this over here for the sake of simplicity. And guess what, you guys are almost rooted. So longer video, I think, and we're almost finished. So right now, all we're waiting on is our Nexus to boot back up. It shouldn't take too long. Here we go. We're going to open to view files, open the internal storage, and we're going to drag this superuser file into here. Okay. And then go back to command prompt. Oh, whoops. Exit out, hold down shift. Right-click on Nexus root, open command window, and you're going to type in ADB reboot. This time you're going to type in recovery. Okay? And the rest is very straightforward. If you got to here, you're basically already rooted. You're going to go click on install zip. Then you're going to click choose zip from SD card. And then you're going to click 0//. You're going to be greeted by a bunch of files here. I guess you can unplug your device at this time. And then see superuser 3.1.3 Click on that, and then you're going to click yes. It's going to go ahead and install it. We're going to go back, and what that did was that installed superuser binaries onto your device, and then you're going to click go back. And then you're going to see the thing at the top that says reboot. Reboot. And it's going to boot back up into Android. You are now rooted. I'm going to boot back into my device and show you around to prove to you that you are rooted. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to install CyanogenMod. It is a Android-based ROM, so it's a lot like Android, but there's some improvements here and there. And actually, no, I can't show you that. Oh, it's going to show Android is upgrading because it's adding a new file to the system. I can't show you that because CyanogenMod hasn't made anything for Android 4.3. So sorry about that. False promises. I'm so sorry. But here we are. Your device is here. We're going to unlock it. Go to here. Okay. And see here, where is it? Superuser. Right there. You're going to click on it. And this is going to pop up. You're going to hit OK. And you are officially rooted. Nothing else to do. You're good. So this has been Android Online Support. Please shoot me up an email, tlund@androidonlinesupport.com. Just leave a message. Send me a message on YouTube. I'll always reply. I love helping you guys. This is what I do. So this has been Android Online Support. It's been fun helping you guys. Hope to see you for another tutorial.